What is this? What is this booth? Wow. Uh-oh. Tack it. Tack it.
This is your booth here, man.
Frick. How's it going, YouTube? Logan here from J5 Studios. Today we are at the Mansfield Toy Show. Kind of like a rebranding of this. The guy that runs the Columbus Toy Show is now running this toy show. So we're going to go here and check it out. I think it's 3 buildings total. Just getting here, just opening up. Let's get in here and do this thing. Got Bearded Bandit with me. Also got the fam with me in front. Let's get to it. Okay, here's your sign advertisement right here for the Mansfield Toy Show. And here is what they are calling building number 1. All right, so we'll have to see what we can find in here. Here's some Hot Wheels. Check this out. Got some old Game Boy Advance SP stuff. There's a Game Boy Color there. Another Game Boy Advance. 64 there. Dreamcast. I even got the Game Boy printer right there. Did it? Spider-Man Magic cards flopped? Dang. What an unfortunate thing to say. Here's a monster face. Kind of reminds me of Goosebumps. And some wrestling figures here. This is from Monsters in the Toy Box. I even got some ornaments down here too. Here's a My Pet Monster, and also this football here that I used to have that I didn't realize was valuable, but it is. Hey, look, Ren and Stimpy. Looks like we got a Bigfoot truck right there, along with some Knight Rider stuff there. Also, here's some Viewmaster stuff down here. Dukes of Hazzard, Smurfs, Donald Duck, Snow White. Dukes of Hazzard wristwatch there. More Knight Rider stuff. Oh, look at the Energizer Max Bunny. Just keeps going and 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 going. So we got some Pokemon cards here. Here's an Espeon card, Dragonair. Trico. There's an old Charmander, Growlithe. Dang, there's some good ones in here. Cubone. Oh, here's the old, these were from like Burger King. We got some stuffed animals. There's Yosemite Sam there. You got a Michelangelo there. Look at all these Marvin the Martians. Crazy amounts of Marvin the Martians. There's a little Fozzie Bear there from McDonald's. Frankenstein Goofy, I think. Yeah, these are cool. Boo. Is this Prince John? There's Prince John from the Disney store. And there's like a Cat in a Hat. Thing 1. Thing 2's missing. We got some gargoyles right there from Hunchback. Here we got the Fine China. Return of the Jedi Cup. Here's this 1983 on that. E.T. Phone home, it says on the bottom. Here's a very old, very old Mickey Mouse. I don't even want to touch that thing to see how old it is. There's another Mickey back there, a Goofy, and a Pluto. Yeah, that thing looks ancient. Check out these old Universal postcards here. It's got Back to the Future, the ride on it. You look on the back, it actually has some of the old Universal landscapes too. I'm going to see how much this is. I might buy this. Man, look at this. Old Invader Zim figures. Who made these? Also available at Hot Topic. I feel like I vaguely remember these. Who you got there? Is that one of the Almighties? Look, here's his parents. Let me see that bad boy. Pull that bag out. Dang. He doesn't have Zim or Gur. He's just got the Almighties. Man, those are cool. I've never seen those. I remember these so well when I was a kid. This is how you would you put on your little thing and you could drink out of it like a drinking fountain. Look at that. I had a Daffy Duck one. There it is, right there. I had that Daffy Duck. Just pop it on there, and then you could use it as like a drinking fountain. Show you guys, this is kind of the crown jewel here for G.I. Joe collectors. They have a U.S. flag back there. $5,000 for that. Crazy. This guy's got some pretty good comics up there. You can see a lot of the Ninja Turtles up there. 6th print of the first issue, but 2nd print of the second issue up there at the top. It's also got some Batman comics I see there. I see it for Spawn. Some Spider-Man keys down there. Yeah, some good ones. Here we got a Snoopy fishing pole right there. Look at that. You got a little Snoopy up here. See him? See Snoopy? Snoopy fishing pole. That thing's probably old as frick. Almost walked right by these lounge flies here. You got the Rescuers. Here's a Hoth one. Wow, that's Boss. Freaking Leia there. Oh, look at that. In Lando's freaking bounty outfit. Man, those are cool. There's a lot of Pokemon stuff.
1981.
A lot of Pokemon stuff. Okay, I think that's it for building 1. We're going to try to head over to one of the other buildings now. I don't know where they're at. We're going to go find them. Okay, we're in building 2 now. We're going to start this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what is this? What is this booth? Wow. Uh-oh. Tack it. Tack it.
This is your booth here, man.
Frick. Got a copy of John Denver and the Muppets right here. This is a Christmas album. Got some stickers there. What is this? What's this Muppet Treasure Island thing? DVD of Muppet Treasure Island. There's some cool stickers there. There's an old Kermit figure. Bunsen Honeydew figure. Dang. Got some Fraggles up there. See another little figure over there. Let me see if I can zoom in on for you guys. There's like an animal figure right there too. There's a Muppet Caper cup right here with the Happiness Hotel. I don't know if I've ever seen this one. I think this is a McDonald's cup. That's cool. Look at these old freaking... I'm like touching everything. I need to probably stop. Check out those cookie jars back there too. You also have a Christmas Kermit down there. So cool. Zoom out a little bit. Check these out. These are like old lithograph portfolios. Open it up and it's got like a nice little lithograph. So they had one here of Hercules as well. Let's open this one up. How's this one open? Oh, it's sealed. It's sealed. I don't want to open that one then. Look at that. Moon shoes right there.
So this is
Ghoulie Guy is his name.
This came out maybe earlier.
Yeah, Ninja Turtle, sleeping bag. Freaking got some Yu-Gi-Oh pillows down there. Wow. We got the infamous Mickey phone here. I think there's a few different styles. That's one of them. Does this actually make Mickey waffles? Wow, it makes one giant Mickey waffle. Look at that. And you got a whole thing full of various different timeline Mickeys. There's a whole freaking big old giant toad of Disney Store plushes. You can just pick out any of them you want out of here. It's crazy. Look at that. We have some more little postcards here. This is kind of cool because these are actually like used. You can see right there, Paul writing back home. It kind of turns into some patches after a while, but you know, this is pretty neat. That's pretty cool. Sometimes you can see like old versions of wow, look at that. That's crazy. Old versions of Magic Kingdom in a postcard, you know. Sometimes this is all we're gonna have. Look at that. As they continually change the parks. Oh, FYI, this is the pin lady. She's got all the pins. We spent a bunch of time here. Miss Piggy dressed as Kermit. So anyways, that's where those postcards were at.
I'm learning so much today. So apparently they had SpongeBob Magic the Gathering cards, and these are those. Some of them are even the memes. Like that's the meme, that's the meme, that's the meme, right? Sandy Cheeks there. They also have Deadpool and Sonic. I see some Sonic ones up here as well. And Storm. Wow. You got these here for your Batman animated series birthday party you're going to be throwing. Here we have a Frankenberry and Boo Berry pencil sharpener right there. Here we have Route 68 vintage toys. See them at the Great Ohio Toy Show a lot, but look at these McDonald's. Thanks guys, appreciate it. Look at the McDonald's toys up there. The Buzz Lightyear right there. And also look at this little guy right here from Cooters. DePoe. Ren and Stimpy there, Woody doll up there. Yeah, so they got a lot of stuff. They got a lot of stuff. Guys, you think this baby looks real? I think it does. Oh no! I stepped on a ball. Look at this. This is a sunshade, and it's got freaking Alf on it. That is freaking hilarious. I've never seen that. We got a Street Shark sticker book right here. Holy crap. Kicking some serious fin.
Care if I get singles?
Where's the stickers? Are they in the back?
I don't know.
I don't see the stickers. It says it's a sticker book. Where's the stickers? Look at this. Goosebumps sticker album. Apparently sticker albums is what we've been looking at. Freakies? I don't even know what that is. It's $225, I can tell you that. There's an old ET costume right there. There's that ball I stepped on a little bit ago. Man, those things are $25. I stepped on a $25 ball. Frick. Mask. Is this a thing from Spy Kids? No, Shrunken Head, but it's like a finger. Remember the finger things from Spy Kids? Thumb guy, yeah. Okay, we've made it into the third and final building here. There's a bunch of comic book rings. There's Ghost Rider ones. That's wild. Got some old Ninja Turtle figures here. I remember these where the head would go down. Turtle Cola. And here's some Black Series 3 3/4 figures. These are kind of the ones I usually collect here. When I was a kid, I collected the crap out of these. I love these figures.
I saw one online.
I think it's supposed to be E.T. Interesting. Interesting. All right, here we go, folks. It's time for Con It Up. 1 minute, non-interrupted convention sounds. And here we go.
Yeah. Finished too.
Like once he put on his own, then he'll know.
Yeah. I just. How long you been up there? Okay.
Couple years now.
Okay.
Here's a Jaws movie poster puzzle. 500 pieces for that bad boy. And I feel like this would be the worst part. If that's on there. If it's just this, maybe a little easier. But if it's got these blue borders, that'd freaking suck. Got some old Ronald McDonald stuff here. I remember these little toys that were like Transformers for McDonald's. I think there's a Ronald McDonald watch back there too. You can't really see it, but it's back there. Tackett's got the eye. I've got a Disneyland pennant here, celebrating 35 years of magic. And you also have the Main Street Parade back there. Here we got a plethora of Pokemon plushes. We've got a Lapras, Snorlax, this Cubone right here. Taggett, they got Cubone. They might have a Scyther. Gengar. Some very bright LED neon lights over there. Always looking for a Scyther plush. We got Ghastly. I don't know, Tackett. I don't know why there's never a Scyther. Does anybody know why they don't make Scyther? What's going on with this boy's eyes? Oh no, grab that. Sorry, Gengar. Oh, Cubone's green. We got a Magikarp. You guys want to hear my Magikarp impression? Magikarp. That's pretty good. Man, I just felt like a big old freaking nerd. Got a Burger King Charizard right there, $10. I think these were also from Burger King up here as well. Got some more Goosebumps stuff here. Are these postcards? Whoa. Wow, these are postcards. And they look like, I want to be very careful here, but they look like the comic, or the book covers. Look at that. I've never seen those. And they got the trading cards here, still sealed. There's some audio books right there. I remember this one. I remember that cover. There's some books there too, books 1 through 4. That's amazing.
I've been looking for this bad boy right here.
And 6 o'clock the meeting started last about half hour.
Amazing.
Check out this. Got the Technodrome right there. Here's the inside of it. You see Krang right there. 400 big ones for that. Here's a booth of Godzilla stuff. I don't know anything about Godzilla. These figures are pretty neat. You see some more over there. Some more over here. Godzilla up there. A whole basket of baby Miss Piggies here. Muppet Baby Miss Piggy. And we have a Dave, Thomas, and Wendy. I think it's the 200th anniversary of Columbus, maybe? Or the 200th Wendy's? I'm not sure, but there's a bobblehead of both of them there. You also got Bert and Ernie down there, too. I'm starting to think Pokemon are kind of taking over. Look at all these Pokemon cards. More Pokemon cards.
Actually, there's 2 of them.
This is kind of like a collector exclusive. They did this when they announced the new DeLorean, which I hope never happens. But it's still really cool. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Got some of the old Kenner Star Wars here, too. You see Boba Fett there, not rocket firing.
Oh, did you?
A little Ewok Village here as well. Got some of the containers there. And
Jabba down here with Salacious Crumb.
Okay. Oh, so you're going for the big one.
you got these here. These are the old Burger King. These were like so desirable when I was a little kid. $70 for that's the Charizard one. That's cool.
All right, here is my loot from the day. I got this postcard here. That's Star Tours. Pretty neat. Dated 1986 on that bad boy. And then I'll show you this so I can move on with my life. I did end up getting the Hot Wheel here, the '89 Supra.
been looking for this for 10 bucks. I decided I'll just buy it in the hunt, I guess. And I showed these guys right at the beginning of the video. Did get these postcards. It looks like, I'm hoping that they have different views inside. I'm gonna have to get home and check this out to see what it's got. But you can see the back of this building. I think this is where the Ghostbusters kind of performed back in the day. I don't know a lot about Universal yet, but essentially that's kind of what it looks like. So, pretty neat. Okay guys, that's going to do it here for this video. Mansfield Toy Show, pretty dope. They've done a lot of work to this show recently to get it up to kind of like speed. Like I talked about earlier, it used to be kind of like not very good. Definitely good now. Highly recommend coming out here. Tag it and buy anything. No. 9 times out of 10, Tackett buys nothing. But you know what he always has? Fun. He always has a good time. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments down below if you were here and what you picked up. Like, subscribe, all that bull crap. Until next time.